very same. But whatever plans KupKa was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. By the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in storm before. The Waluders must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue KupKa only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map?
Let me pause it real quick. Let me bring up your screen. Picture. Nothing?
The kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waloeder standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalist betrayed KupKa. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just its movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo KupKa is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw, especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo KupKa is dead.
Oh, my. it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. The big baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
What?
Hippocrates. After KupKa fell,
Where?
Ultima.
Who do you get to choose?
I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas,
Sure. Choose Gav.
and not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Thanks to Sid.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. KupKa is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo KupKa is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name. Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the
Me?
word.
Yeah. Just, it's literally all cutscenes, so I'm trying not to talk over it.
So, the professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right. I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tong down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. But I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
Alright, now we gotta talk to Mid. Is this a cutscene?
Mid might need some help.
I meant, sorry, side quest, yeah, that must have been meant.
If I don't come up with something soon. All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise. Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Don't hate the game, hate the player. No, I'm kidding. Oh my god, whatever. Still a dist. So I'm gonna take auto when I get there. Me too.
It's good
Let's
to have
do
you
it.
back. I was worried.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Out with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Krieger's Teats. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though. And I'll need help. Get Gavin in here, will you?
All right.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, has she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Velcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand collecting the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, and we can get this over with. You going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
Otto, you're with me.
All right, then. Where do we find this Stardust, and how will we know it when we see it?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
And I'm guessing you'll be needing sackloads of the stuff. Might be worth our importers at the Dalimil Inn. I'll head down there. See about finding us a wagon.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
Yous two take care, eh? I'll go and see this supplier.
Just don't let the bastard fleece you, eh?
He wouldn't do that. He's Blackthorn's mate. Isn't he?
Best of luck.
Okay, now I'm where you are. Oh.
The finest fabrics, fresh from the capital.
Looks like I found the river. Now where's Otto? Otto. Sorry I'm late.
Oh, Clive. I had a quick scout about, and I reckon this area's our best bet. Seems Blackthorn's the only one that thinks smithing with his Stardust stuff's a good idea. It's just like
So are you.
waiting for any old fool to fill his boots.
But unlike any old fool, you thought to bring a wagon.
Well spotted. Now get filling.
Ow. Good boy, Torgal. What? You wish Clive would say that to you? You can pretend you're Torgal. You can pretend you're Torgal. Oh. Fetch.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
Sure. Why would Bahamut, why would Ifrit do that? Damn, I'm missing one more. Stardust. What? Yeah? You run like the brand and bros, yeah. It's like a big old bird. Buck. Oh, okay. Timot, where was that motherfucking... Where was it? I may have gotten it. What do you mean? Oh yeah, you can fight it. It's better to run, you know,
That should be enough for
upon them
now.
than to, like,
Let's see how
you know,
Otto's getting
look
on.
for them. Oh, snap you like a twig.
How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
More than me. Put it all together and I can't see Blackthorn complaining. Much. Here, Clive. Do you fancy a walk?
Mhm. Ooh. Mm.
Sid would be proud.
Of what?
Of you, you idiot. The way you've carried on what he started. When we first met, I had you down as a spoilt little puppy who enjoyed nothing more than biting the hand that fed you. But 5 years on, you're the one doing the feeding. So thanks for proving me wrong.
You weren't wrong. But I changed. Thanks to Sid. And thanks to you. When I suggested taking on his name, you were the first to back me. And if you hadn't, no one else would have. I couldn't have done any of this without you, Otto.
Yo, give over. You're making me blush.
Hmm.
All I did was choose hope over despair. I gave you a chance, yes, but you're the one who took it. You took a rabble of homeless, hopeless outcasts and put them back on their feet. Gave them something worth fighting for, just like the old Sid did. About time I was heading back, I reckon. All this scrabbling about in the sand's taken its toll on the old pins.
I'll see you back at the hideaway then. You can take a well-earned rest when you get there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. But I'll make sure Blackthorn gets his precious black sand before I put my feet up. He'll only moan otherwise.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Hmm? Yeah. This is a side quest.
The most fragrant herbs and spices from the breadth of...
Hmm. Yeah, it did. Oh. Shut up. Good.
So this is all Blackthorn needs.
All right, Clave.
Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
Nice to get out and about for once. Let's do it again sometime, mate.
It will take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn.
Sorry.
I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Gotta keep my intellect sharp. Timon. Hi. No, I want to like throw this pasta in the microwave.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need
Huh?
anything.
Like on cocaine?
I went up to give some greens to the chocobo.
You cocaine? Oh, I don't want to go to work tomorrow. We got a lot of work to do. I said we got a lot of work to do.
Reading books that don't have any pictures
Huh? We gotta get ready for the special day.
Come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that
We gotta get ready for the big day. Big day. You gotta get ready for this special day. Sid looks like Joshua. Mid looks like Joshua. Like her outfit.
Thorn started work on the plating.
Period.
Excellent. One
That's
down,
fine.
2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins. I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and sized pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need.
I'm gonna hope that this cutscene's a long cutscene. Now I'm gonna throw my food in the microwave.
Unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a
What?
matter of just walking in and taking them. It's,
What?
going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
Are you sure?
Then I suppose I'd better deal with
Yes?
this unwanted visitor for you.
Yes, sir?
Very much.
Say yes, sir.
Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right
Say
away.
yes, sir.
We'll meet you inside the
Say sir, yes, sir. My coworker wanted me to talk like a little, we thought today. She wanted me to talk like this. Or it was more lispy. Well, because I was talking like it. I don't remember why I did it. But she's like, you should talk like that for the rest of the day. For a little bit, but not for the rest of the day. Yeah, I was just talking like this for a little bit. I don't really remember what I was really saying, but I was talking like this. Sasibaka. Do I put the pasta in the microwave? I don't know. Oh my god. Gotta make sure. Oh, when I got to work today, apparently we had to stay closed for a while. Because the women's restroom was flooded. So we didn't open up until like 1:30-ish. Yeah, I mean, I was open to take away. My position was open because all they had to do is like take the orders and go. But I didn't really have many orders.
Think Mid might need some help tidying up that work.
We'll gather the necessary materials. Nope, Amber was fired. Yeah, and yeah. Like the other day, the phone was ringing off the hook or whatever, and I wasn't answering any of the phone calls. The host was, and then I felt bad, so I finally decided to answer one phone call, and that one phone call that I decided to answer was Amber. And funny, like I knew her number, except this number was a different number, so I didn't expect it to be her. And it was her. I was like, okay, it's not her number, and it was her. She's like, hey, David. I'm like, hi, Amber. I'm like, I don't want to talk to you. You can probably tell by how I've been lately that I don't like you. Oh, what'd you send? Oh, what the heck? What is it? Hmm? Hmm? What? What is that? That looks like Bella, Kristen Stewart. Amber Heard. It looks like Amber. Is that a bloomin' fried chicken that she's cooking up right there? That's so funny. And an AI generator. You should mention her bruise. You should mention her bruise kit. Or type in my dog stepped on the bee. $50 a day. 50 images a day. Exquisite. Oh shoot. Oh, man. That's gorgeous. Okay. You ready for the horror? The humanity. Oh, the humanity. Okay. Oh. Alright. I was pouring salt and pepper on my pasta, and then I opened the wrong end of the pepper. Poured too much. Well, not too much, because I love pepper, but I poured a lot of pepper. Not knowing that that's what it was on. Are you doing a side quest? Oh, okay. I'm gonna prepare my pasta. What do you think it is? Hmm? Well, There you go. Did I tell you the story about how I got this pasta? What what do you think I told you if you... Oh. Hold on. Oh, well, that's when I had the headache.
Let the ether turn me from tip to toe then. I won't be running.
So, at work, obviously, I told the cooks to make sure they bump the food off the screen and not to make it again, or, you know, so they don't make it again. I was like, make sure you bump that pasta off the screen so you don't make it again, the shrimp-only pasta. And they didn't do it. And guess what? They remade the pasta. And I went home with shrimp-only pasta.
I've caught my share with the crystals we get from the tailor are worthless.
It's not just the crystals. Areas are having trouble with their magics as well.
We haven't done the gather necessary materials yet. No. Yay. Nope. Hopefully. You gonna bite back? Mm. No. No. Dang. Mm-hmm. This is not your war, young Padawan. It's not your fight, Timon. It's not your fight, Tiamat. In fact, no, I'm kidding. What is your main mission right now? And then what? There's two. Or does it say the same thing? Oh. Okay, we got the same mission. I just want to make sure you didn't do the main one yet. Yeah, it's not that side quest. You need to go upstairs. Well, I know this place is pretty confusing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you are, Sid.
Helena.
Thanks so much for coming. The,
Helena.
ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
You're the one driving it the wrong way.
Anybody home? This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
Hmm? There's just Chocobo. I agree. Helena. Helena! Mm-hmm. Yeah, you did. No.
It's over.
Yay.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Nice. There's a chest by the water. Helena! That was Helena. Mm-hmm.
This one.
By the water?
Over here. Over here. Slow talk. Over here.
To the right. To the right. By the water, to the right. Come on. Oh. Yes. I didn't know. I didn't know I walked that far. I just knew it was by the water. And you got it. So. What? Oh, you go. I got you and you got me. There's our ghost. They asked for it. Oh my god. That's where I'm going. To fight the Griffin, well, not necessarily to fight the Griffin, but it's just where I was going. So I would have fought the Griffin if I would have went that way. No. Oh, Timot, I found a thing. Yeah, I didn't get to read what it said. But if you go back across the bridge or the way that you came from, right at the entrance of the bridge. I think so. I don't know. Just stay at the bridge entrance. Stay right there. Stay right there. Look behind. Is there another pathway? Oh, go that bridge. I think. Where I don't know where you came from. And then if you can, go right. When you go across the bridge, go right. I didn't get to read what it said in the top right, so it said a detached chronolith. What is that? I don't know, but keep going. And then go left. It said a detached something. Oh, press X. Wait, why can't I press X on it? What? Yeah? Timeless. Maybe, yes. Should talk to Meg. It looks like Scorpion grapple. Get over here! Get over here! In the game he says, get over here! Instead of, get over here! I don't know. Nah.
He cracked the crystal too? You joking?
Titan! Toro!
And what can I do for you? It's a relief. Thank you, Clive.
What? Oh yeah?
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
I know.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Robbing me blind, you know. Mm-hmm.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Hmm?
You'll break your back stuffing all that in your satchel. And how were you going to carry all that? Let's not be greedy now. It'd better all be here.
Upgrade. Up to you.
What do you need?
Good bloody riddance. One included.
So, what'll it be?
Oh, you said your sword is Enhancer 3? Enhancer 1? I have Enhancer 4. Plus 4. What does that mean? Let me upgrade you.
And how am I meant to do that then?
Know what?
That it? Fine.
Let's see, stage. Hmm? Mm-hmm. No, keep going.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
When it comes to boyish charm, Goops has an indomitable rival in Gav. One is the sweet little babe in arms to be cooed over. The other, the naughty little boy who'd pull on my pigtails.
I think Mid might need some help tidying up.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him? See what he makes
Yeah,
of it?
too much. Go through the circle to the right and talk to that lady straight ahead. I know, I was like, you see the thing I have pictures. I don't know. Freaking. Not me anymore. Well, who's... Look at this guy with the cabbages. The guy with the cabbages when you walk into the left door. Oh, he's not there for you. My cabbages. Ooh.
Her ship lies still in harbor, her soul sails on the main. The breath of ages at her back, adventure in her veins.
Did you even listen to the Bard song? I didn't hear that one before. I wonder if there's a trophy for listening to every Bard song. Wouldn't that be something?
Well, actually, it's for Mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
What?
Shielding for a mithril engine? Whatever will that girl think of next? What are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the
I didn't do a side
nobles
quest.
would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragon fire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection it requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Then you choose her, and I'll choose Jill. Prove it. I don't know. Taya. You called Jill a dumb bitch? That's what I thought. Edible.
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
Who did I choose last time? Let me choose Taya. Taya.
All right. So, what are we fetching?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
Garlic? Conch shells? Are you sure this is the right list? Looks like the ingredients for someone's supper.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited. Effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction.
Well, because she was gonna go there anyways.
Now, of course, they can be obtained
She
with
had a
ease.
reason to go
You should be
there.
able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Well, isn't that convenient? I was hoping to be able to make a trip over that way sometime soon. Need to speak to an old acquaintance. I'll meet you there.
All right. Stay safe.
No, Chief.
See you later, Clive.
Good luck with your research.
She's at the bathhouse.
Thanks to Sid.
Shoot, I pressed the wrong button to bring up the map. Tiamat.
Now, where's Taya?
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled.
Need to stock up on
I won't
these.
have you spoiling another catch.
There you are, Taya.
Ah, and there you are. We shouldn't have any problems finding what we need in a
The
place
heck?
like this. But if time is of the essence, perhaps we should split up. Take a few items each.
All right. What shall I look for?
Let's see now. Why don't you take the garlic and
Yes.
the pepio nuts? Meet me by the gate when you've got them.
What do you want? If that's what you want. Good riddance.
There's talk at the glass gate.
Thanks.
Yeah, is anyone supposed to afford that price?
Oh my god. Yours said that at the same time as mine, and it echoed in my ears.
How am I supposed to make
She
it?
said, how the hell is the person at that price?
What can I interest you in today?
They said at the same time, and it echoed. It was kind of crazy. Yes.
You're always welcome
That should
here
do
in
it.
Lostwing.
Hopefully Taya's finished too.
Fresh cuts. Come and get them. Up. You'll not find a bruised pippin in the bush.
Well, did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Job done. We should get this back to Tomes then. He'll be waiting. But we're not in too much of a rush, are we? Quick chat.
Nothing. Same thing.
Do you know, I think this is the very first time we've been out on an errand together.
Oh, actually, it's just say something different.
I think you might be right.
In all the years since you and that scowl of yours first appeared, you haven't invited me out once. For shame.
Well, it seemed long overdue. And you did say you had some shopping to do.
I was hoping to restock my supplies of herbs and liniment, yes. You and Jill alone burned through them like wildfire. No luck, though. My usual supplier's not here, and I refuse to pay the prices these gougers charge.
I'll ask Karen when we get back. What is it?
Oh, just memories. I came here with Sid once, shopping for supplies, just like today. And just like today, I came away empty-handed. Sid even said he'd speak to Karen for me when we got back. Has it really been 5 years? I remember it as if it was yesterday. Hold on. Does that mean it's been 5 years since we met? Feels a lot longer.
It does. In a good way, of course. Thank you, Tyre.
For what?
For everything. I just want you to know that all you've done for us, all you still do, it's appreciated.
Do you think I'd stick around if I thought it wasn't?
Oh my god.
But in the spirit of sharing...
I've done Targe the first time. Oh my god, I'm about to... Not yet. Wish.
Well, I think we've tarried long enough. I ought to get these ingredients back to Tome so he can make up this concoction of his. I'll meet you back at the hideaway, all right?
All right. And thanks again.
I heard you the first time.
Go lay down. What? Sorry, why? Go. Get the water. No, not you. I was... Huh? Because Clive's the main character. Timon, where do the good girls go to hide away? Where do the good girls go to hide
I
away?
wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
The moon dew.
Better late than never.
Welcome home. He had a successful trip.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Talia how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
She is.
Oh, and Clive. It was good to talk. We should do it again sometime.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moondew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
Easy, Chief. Easy. Yum toward this blanket. No.
Well, I better go and give Mid the good news then.
I should have chose Joe.
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive? I do hope the moondew works. I hardly dare imagine what Mid might say if it doesn't.
True. Come here, Chief. Here. No. Come here. Put it down. No. No. Give me that. Thank you.
The notes to Sid. The man who... Smiling too. Yeah.
Thank you,
Me
Clive.
too. Thanks, Sid.
Shut up. I heard about what you told Nan about KupKa.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures
Huh?
in. Why would anyone want to do that?
I guess so.
I knew it was a good idea to have editors study alongside the children. It's really stoked their competitive spirit.
I think so. Cause I've never had that.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together.
Hmm.
To the Black Hammer!
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way.
Oh, and bring me the biggest salmon you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Whopping. Boom, boom, boom. I didn't even do those side quests.
It's finished. It's finally finished.
It's okay. Fuck them side quests too much.
Fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank
Piece
you,
of shit.
Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
Ned told me she was building a ship.
Really? How's a ship?
Really? What's a ship?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished.
Lay down, Chief.
I don't want it to be that. I don't want it to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate.
Lay.
I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Chief, lay down.
Always. All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans. I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
What?
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your
Assassin's Creed?
finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
In a moment.
He said it was some sort of genius.
Yeah. Wanna see? Where? No. No. I have no idea, Timon. I don't... You made a waypoint? I didn't even know there are waypoints. Square. You're ridiculous. What the flip? Well, yeah, no, I didn't because I was very confused. I have never seen it before. Yeah, missive. Oh, there's two. Oh.
What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
It's a missive. Mm-hmm.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
All right, Clive. Asterix. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her. Obolus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry at all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway,
No,
I
Michael
was
Jordan.
on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obolus.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle? Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Got to admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in and all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me.
Chief, no.
You can count on me.
No.
Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards.
Good boy.
Right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Hmm. Not yet. No, not yet. You will stop. Go to sit.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo KupKa is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these.
Yeah, a giant bird's gonna come pick up Lady
So our mission
Karen.
remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every mother crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the crystalline dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklab markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bucklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Lightning. Oh, lightning and the thunder. Thunder. Okay. Lightning. Together this time.